On a clear night, the sky is full of stars and constellations that humans have gazed upon across the ages. But now some of these bright lights are imposters. They're communication satellites, moving quickly through low Earth orbit. And they're the first wave in massive fleets that will deliver internet to remote corners of the globe, even as they rewrite the familiar patterns in the night sky. The leader so far is Starlink, a project of the rocket company SpaceX, which has launched more than 1,700, with tens of thousands more on the way. Other companies are hot on Starlink's trail and have begun building their own large swarms. Some versions of these plans call for more than 100,000 of these satellites in orbit by the end of the decade, bright dots creeping across our celestial sphere. The companies promise to democratize internet access for remote, rural, and underserved communities. But their satellite constellations also pose grave challenges to ground-based astronomy. In the early hours of night, before these low-orbiting satellites disappeared fully into Earth's shadow, the initial Starlink satellites were among the brightest points of light in the sky. So bright that they threatened to disrupt the gaze of sensitive optical telescopes as their light trails crossed the firmament. Also at risk are some of the very communities that mega constellation companies aim to help. Indigenous groups with traditions built around astronomy. With thousands of satellites in orbit, the night sky would fundamentally change, altering the stories that people have written in the stars. Starlink engineers have worked with astronomers to find ways to dim their satellites, including by adding sun visors to block reflections. But it's unclear if other companies will follow suit, and there are few regulations to restrict commercial efforts in space. Some legal scholars believe that space is becoming a new arena for environmental conflict, and that environmental protection laws could one day be applied to low Earth orbit. But those regulatory changes will be years in the making. As space itself opens for business, the fates of precious science and storied cultures hang in the balance.